dangers of it. They get to choose because they have also that financial barrier that they can throw up at any time, and then they never have to hear from you again. So those talking points can be whatever talking points they choose. Now, before I play this clip, I'm setting it up because I want y'all to be aware. Listen, some of what Tyrese is saying is legit, and the rest got to be thrown in the in the trash. That's just a fact. Salute to the 90 plus in the building right now. So let's go ahead and bring this up, family. Let's bring this up. Tyrese hollering at Ben Crump about our plight and things, but he got some of his shit fucked up. If you're gonna advocate, you gotta advocate right. So with that being said, I want to say fair use again. Let's get into this clip, y'all. Let's hear it from Reese. See what type of time he on.
President Biden and Kamala Harris signed an Asian hate crime bill, which makes it beyond illegal to ever purposely and maliciously do anything to anybody in the Asian community. And there was a spike in crimes and criminal behavior in and around COVID, allegedly and specifically motivated by Trump. And so everybody started treating Asians, beating them, killing them, shooting them, stabbing them, hurting them. And then he gets into the White House, skips over every black and brown Mexican and Latino that have been getting killed like flies, and he makes it a law. Asian hate crime bill is signed into law. So whether you're a police officer or a regular civilian, if you wake up on a Wednesday and say, he's Asian, a woman or a man, let's go do something bad to them, which God forbid would ever happen again. But it is a crime bill that was signed into law that protects Asians at all costs. Where is that same fucking law?
Brother Chef,
signed into law when it comes to black and brown people? Because
hold on, brother Vader. I'm setting something up. That's why I was letting.
Okay, my bad.
But nonetheless, salute to the 100 plus in the building right now. This becomes the issue right here. Again, Tyrese using the platform, right? I have no problem with a celebrity stepping in. It's the way they step in. If you don't have it right, Tyrese more than likely is talking from the position of which he has a child with a Hispanic baby mom. Your baby mom is a brown, for lack of a better word. But go ahead, brother Vader. You got the flow, man.
If you listen to him, he represented our community in this black and brown coalition, and then he double represented their community. He said he did. Black, and he said Mexican and Latino, like he double represented their community. Mm-hmm. We have to look at him and we have to ask ourselves, does this man really have any credibility in our community? Me personally, I don't want to see this nigga unless he's standing next to Optimus Prime.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. For the most part, I ain't even gonna hold you. He's becoming more known for crying than he was known for being Baby Boy or even the Optimus Prime shit from even on Transformers. He's becoming that guy, the cry guy.
That's what I'm saying, is that he does not suffer in the way normal people do, right? He views it from the periphery, and he takes his best estimation at what he's supposed to say in front of a camera. And he's just not a good writer. He's good, he's halfway decent actor, but he can't write. So
Right.
why is he talking?
Right. Brother Juan J. Johnson, what say you, man? And I agree, Brother Vader. He's I mean he's you know what, he's okay as a singer. He got some hits. I can't take away from that. The nigga got some hits. All right.
I won't take that away either.
I gotta be honest about that. But on the flip side, you gotta know where you need to shut the fuck up at. That's my thing. Certain shit Chef C don't speak on. Cause I don't fucking know. Like basketball and different things like that. That shit don't resonate with me. So I shut the fuck up. I know a couple niggas can shoot some threes, a couple niggas can dunk on some folks, and that's it. So I don't even watch basketball. But everybody this age where we are, where everybody's entitled to an opinion. God, wrong and all. You gotta allow them to have that First Amendment right, Brother Juan J. Johnson. Let's go to Brother Juan on that one.
Yeah, freedom of speech is not free.
Come on.
Freedom of speech is not free.
Come on.
Freedom of speech comes for price. And I'll say in reference to the Tyrese piece, a broken clock is right twice out the day.
Okay, come on.
It is. They're going to let him speak because, again, you keep seeing a lot of effeminate black males. They look it, they act it, they talk it, and they cry. When I first saw the interview, I'm looking at him. He got the legs crossed. He's wearing some type of long gown. I'm going to say a gown. Okay. That's not.
It was a gown. It was a gown.
It was a gown. Okay. Now, in our community, we don't come from gowns. That may be more so Islamic, Arab. They do that. Okay. In certain African cultures. But Black Americans, men,
Never.
not indigenous to us.
Nope.
And then he's talking. My God. Look.
We killed bears and buffalo and took their skins and made pants.
Right. I think with Tyrese, again, you got to know in military terms, those that are collateral damage. That when you send them out, you don't expect them to come back. And he, like many of your comedians who were, see, because they've been out there for so long undermining us, you can't reel them in. They got to just walk that lonely road like a person on death row. It's his walk. Let them walk it until they expire. Especially if we're not going to do the expiring.
Right.
Okay. I'm looking at the context. Because again, he's been out there for about a month now, about 2 months straight. Dealing with the divorce, the increase with the money, crying. He stays crying.
And he's been doing this dress wearing, gown wearing shit. It's been increasing frequency over the last year. We got to keep that a buck as well.
I don't feel comfortable putting on a dress.
Right.
Under no circumstances. Hell, I kind of felt real weird putting on a gown for graduation. You know, everybody else doing it, but I'm used to that. But that's what we're gonna do. But
I wore it like a coat. I never even zipped it up.
Right, brother.
Because that's that masculinity in you saying, what are you doing?
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute here. That's what it's saying. Salute to the over 110 in the building. Let me play a little bit more of this, gentlemen. This is where we are, though. This is what we are. Uninformed, opinionated. Hit the click, get the likes up, repost, reshare. Society. This is it.
Because what you're doing is, President Biden and Kamala Harris, what you're doing is you're saying that black and brown people will continue to be disposable. That's why we got to vote, and we got to make sure our voices are heard, Tyrese. And
this mush mouth nigga. That's why we got the vote. Just yuck mouth.
The fact that he even re-quoted those Asian bullshit numbers of increased violence against the Asian community, that like even quoting that as something that was factual when it was not, that just nigga off code, man.
Shout out to DW. He had a dress on with his grandmother's blazer, cooked.
I love everyone in this room.
Shout out to my sister DW.
And it matters when we speak up and speak truth to power. When we speak what's on our heart, we will be heard. But first, you got to have the
heard by who? Y'all keep that. Y'all lock that in, because we're gonna go into some of the fuckery that just happened over the last few days out there in California. And according to many folks, as California goes, so does the rest of the world. As goes New York, so does the rest of the world. Yada, yada, yada. But keep that in mind, what he said. When we speak and make our voices heard, we'll see about that. Let's play some more.
courage to speak up. And that's why I love you, Tyrese. You speak your heart, and your heart will never fail you.
So with that being said, let's stop that right there.
I call Cap.
Yeah. I gotta. It's all cap. It's all cap, brother Juan. Speak on that, sir. Speak on that.
Whenever I hear a person say, "Speak your heart will never betray you," that's the biggest bunch of bullshit. That I've ever heard.
Yeah, I understand.
We're in this situation we're in today because our hearts. We have a big heart. We want to project our blackness onto everybody. I mean, we literally demand folks to be with us who don't even like us.
Come on.
Who despise us. Who literally hate us. And their silence is very loud when it comes down to supporting us. But we cape for everybody. That's what he's doing.
Later. It's time for the party.
Man, they again, man, these guys, see, for me, I'm looking at the bigger picture that we're in not the infantry, the infants, we're in the adolescent phase of our just taking back our black exceptional Americanness.
Well, hold on, brother Juan. Yeah. But let's be clear about something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm bringing this clip back. It's Labor Day weekend. Mm-hmm. Niggas is ready.
Later. It's time for the
niggas up.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
This is what niggas is ready to do.
It's time for the percolator.
That's what you're doing. You got the outfit on. You got the haircut.
Percolator.
You about to be out here like this today. You about to be out here like this today. You got your reparation. You repaired. Feeling good. Yeah. Popping your leg out. Your auntie. look. That's what y'all on this weekend. Especially tomorrow. Look, we got the flag.
It's time for the
Got their
percolator.
bow. Huh? Got the leg wiggling. Look. Yeah. Look at auntie, uncle, and nephew.
Well, again, brother, I mean, look, Frederick Douglass said it best when he said, these holidays, and I repeat, these holidays serve as conductors, okay, or safety valves to carry off the rebellious spirit of the enslaved, meaning you keep them in the spirit of holidays so they don't rebel. If we're always celebrating, we're never being serious.
That part.
There's safety valves. How do we keep the people from being serious about their own destruction? How do we keep the people from being serious about their survival? We keep them in the constant celebration, holidays, or entertainment. You don't have time to be serious if you're always being entertained. You're always on holidays. When do you do the real work? You don't do it.
You don't do it. That's there you go. You don't do it. Ever. Ever.
No.
Especially in this damn system. Especially in this system. You find a reason. You niggas make excuses. I think niggas is buying time because they ultimately scared. Scared. Hold on. Farrakhan.
Scared to death Negroes.
Buying time. Huh? Niggas is buying time. Okay? A lot of Negroes have already forfeited and already gave up. This is the truth of the matter. A lot of these folks have given up. So they say, you know what? At least if I'm going to go, I might as well be happy on my way out. That's the sentiment, Brother Juan. I'm happy on my way out of here.
It's time for the percolator.
Let me be happy.
It's time for the percolator.
Let me be happy.
It's time for the percolator.
Niggas is on hospice. Yeah. Black America is on hospice right now.
What the fuck 4-stripe Adidas is this nigga wearing?
Look at this nigga. 4-striped Adidas. This shit is crazy.
That nigga picked that shit up at the swap meet, dog.
But he got his leg wiggling though. Look.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Look at auntie. Look at uncle. Nephew. Yeah. You know how they say nephew. Huh?
And he danced. Is that
And
his uncle? Is that his
uncle?
uncle? Is that Unc? Or is that his date? Because he danced like he want to bust it open on Unc. And what the fuck kind of what is Unc? Where?
Look at Unc. Unc got
Is he wearing knickerbockers?
Got the
What
settle
the fuck?
shoulder. Got the settle shoulder roll. Nephew with his legs bussied out, and auntie about to throw her lower back out. Look at Unc.
Is Unc wearing knickers, nigga? What the fuck?
Auntie about to throw her lower back out, holding on to them hard knees. Them knees. She been working.
Doc, I just posted in the chat the 1852 4th of July Frederick Douglass speech about these holidays, the preachers.
Matter of fact, do me a favor. Put that in the private chat. I can bring it up.
Okay.
I can't bring it up in the family chat. I can pull it up in the private chat.
Okay, I posted a link.
I hit that link.
Okay.
Yeah, but listen, I know y'all got your. How many of y'all prepping that baked macaroni cheese right now? I know
Wait,
niggas is marinating them ribs if they didn't marinate them already.
DW said she want Unc outfit.
Stop it, DWH. DWH. Shout out to my nigga DW, man. But yeah, niggas got the ribs ready to go for tomorrow or today. You know, who got the fish fry going? Who in charge of getting the fish this year? Nugget it down. Is y'all do it? Man, this shit is terrible, bro. All jokes aside, this shit is disgusting, honestly. Yeah. Brother Vader, listen. They said you gotta find a reason to smile to keep from crying. Is this what you see in this image, a depiction of that?
Well, the thing is that what Brother Juan has been saying, that Brother Frederick Douglass has been saying, is exactly that, right? As long as they keep us from crying, right, then we're happy in our situation, right? So all of it ties together, all of it flows, right? It's just different ways of describing what we see in the universe out here, right?
Right. Well, I mean, again, you know, see one thing
Inside of New York City, there's over
one thing black folks know how to do is make shit look good. And I will say on the flip side, you know, niggas is borderline going into foreclosures out here. Foreclosed, right? Getting evicted, right? Shout out to Kamala talking about giving niggas what, 25,000? If you can show that you paid your rent for 2 years straight, while niggas is getting evicted at astronomical numbers. Shout out to the illegals. These niggas is living a high life in New York City. Huh? They got trucks pulling up with furniture. About to get them niggas kitted up real proper. Shout out to Vina. Vina says stop crying and get angry. That's a sister. That's a sister talking like that. What does the anger look like? I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. Don't incriminate yourself. We're still on their platforms, right? What does actionable anger look like? Let me go to you, Brother Juan.
Anger looks like becoming the thing you want to see.
Come on.
When I became a firearm instructor, I got angry.
Come on.
Be very clear. When I became a firearm instructor, I got angry. Well, I get angry because I kept warning people for years to become responsible gun owners or gun users. As a former police officer of almost 3 decades, I saw that the neighborhoods were not protected.
Right.
Okay. Keep it 100. So the Spirit of God in me told me, become the thing you want to see. So I went through that whole NRA process and became a firearms instructor. And I went from telling people what to do to teaching them how to do it.
Come on.
But you got to get angry. I didn't say mad, because dogs get mad. You got to get angry. And that anger gets to push you into doing something that you never want to do. And the sister was right in the chat. If we're going to really see change, you're going to have to become angry. Madness. We've been mad for decades. We've been mad for centuries.
We've been mad. They ain't scared of that shit.
Yeah. These folks, you have to be angry. Those folks that come through this country, they leave. They leave those countries, and I think it's anger that drives them here. You know, not just a poverty and a new beginning, but they left all to come here to nobody. I want you to think about that. These people are leaving everything, their families, to come here, to start something new. That sounds like some angry folks right here. That sounds like anger to me.
Right.
That drives you to do something different. And we don't have enough people in our collective who are angry. They satisfied. They're like frogs in the pot. Just turn the heat up. Oh, okay. I can feel the heat that went up, but I'm good. I can withstand this heat. Nah, you got to get angry.
That's a fact, Brother Juan J. Johnson. I mean, again, your boy Ben Crump told everybody, listen, if you speak your mind, all that fly talk, a lot of fly shit. Well, listen, I don't. That's one thing this system knows. Black folk ain't got no problem talking some shit.
But that's the problem, because our fool speaks his mind.
Come on.
That's the scriptures. The scripture says, be slow to speak, swift to hear, and slow to wrath.
Right.
A military man, he ain't quick to strike. He got to be slow to speak, swift to hear, and then make a decision. But a fool speaks his mind. You know?
Now that's where we are here. Let's see, you know, a lot of fools been talking, a lot of niggas been wrong, and in those inaccuracies, this has been going on, not just in New York, but New York is one of the cases. This is going all around the country. Let's peep it. Fair use.
I'm in the Bronx right now. We've came upon 3 secret shelters inside of New York City. There's over 200 shelters that are housing migrants. Here's 3 hotels. 1, 2, 3. It takes up a full block that are housing migrants in there. And what is not good here, good for the migrants, but bad for American taxpayers, is look at all the furniture trucks. Those furniture trucks are delivering brand new furniture in these hotels for migrants. So not only are the migrants getting these hotels to live in, they're having free furniture delivered for them. It is insanity. The people that live around here, they had no idea that these were migrant shelters. They're upset. We've been told by one citizen that lives in New York, he has been trying to get an apartment for 3 years. He says now that the migrants get the apartments over the citizens because the apartment complexes know if we put migrants in these apartment complexes, the government's going to pay us, and it's free, easy money, just like these hotels, free, easy money for them. This is what is going on. Millions of people flooded our borders. It's happening each and every day. A full block right here in the Bronx that we tried going in that shelter and in that hotel, and they kicked us right out.
As they should. Because
can I sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm here. It is. You know, we're in a situation where we're torn because we know that we deserve everything and we get nothing.
Nothing. Come on, come with.
But at the same time, the nation knows how to project what we should be doing and demand our loyalty, but still give us nothing. It should be nothing for the government to give every Black American just as much as they're giving the illegals.
That part.
We shouldn't even have to ask for it. It should just be an automatic because they're automatically doing it for them. I'm not seeing the Raza out here advocating for all these goodies. I'm seeing indigenous Black American politicians on both sides of the aisle and of all different colors and creeds approve this. But at the same time, they look at you and our children and silently says, I just wish y'all was dead. I wish you wasn't here. I'm not surprised. I'm not torn no more. You can't get my black collateral independent and with my loyalty. I see what they're doing, but what are you going to do to counter? What are you going to do for us? No more studies. We don't have enough studies. They need to cut the check because they're cutting checks for everybody but us.
Can I cut in right there?
Yes, sir.
So when we look at what happened out here in California, okay, this Dream for All Act, bill AB 1840 on the California legislature, it has the language that a bill is supposed to have. It has within it, existing law establishes the Home Purchase Assistance Fund, which is continuously, this part is the most important, which is continuously appropriated for expenditure pursuant to the program and deframe the administrative costs for the agency. The operative words there are continuously appropriated and also for expenditure. The continuously appropriated means it's part of the budget. It is cut out of the budget. That's what appropriated means. And then for expenditure means we cutting them checks. And that's AB 1840. You guys can look it up for yourselves. Don't take my word for it. That's the Dream for All Act. That's the people crossing the border and getting that 150,000. Okay, it's continuously appropriated for expenditure. When you look at SB 1331, and that's the reparations bill, they cut that shit out. And here's the kicker here, okay? They didn't cut that shit out yesterday. They cut it out on May 16th. And Senator Bradford, who everyone's trying to prop up as the hero trying to save our reparations, he knew this. He cut it out on May 16th and said nothing to the community. So all the appropriations was and expenditure was cut out of the bill. Okay. And then they tried to say, well, it's, we can do all right there, Chef. Go ahead and scroll to the bottom.
Let me know where I need to stop, player.
All the way. Okay. Actually, scroll back up. And or actually, hit the back button, and then I'll tell you which link to go to. Just hit the back button one time, because there's a thing that shows you the edited text. So just go to right there where it says bill number. Just type 1331 and hit enter on the left.
331.
Yeah, 1331, and then hit enter. Yep. And then now click. All right there in the middle. Right, no, not there. Where it says text in the middle. Right there. Yep. All right. Now scroll down all the way to the bottom. Okay, so now that you can see the red, see that? See how you can see what was originally written and they scratched it out? This is what's very important. See, right there is where you see they cut out the appropriation and the expenditure. They cut out the budget and they cut out the cut the check part. Okay. They cut that out. Okay. And then they say the fund for reparative justice may receive from any federal, state, or local grants, which is utterly ridiculous, because that would mean those institutions would have to appropriate and cut checks. So that means that the federal government, if they were going to grant money to fund this, they would have to appropriate it, which means a senator from Nevada would have to vote that his constituents would pay their taxes, and that those taxes would go to California reparations. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Come on. So it's utterly ridiculous. No local grant is it. So the city of Waco, Texas is going to vote and say, hey, let's take some of our city operating budget and send it over for California reparations. That's not going to happen. They cut out of this bill the appropriation and the cutting of checks, the budgeting and the expenditure. They cut it out. Okay. Now go back to the top of this page here, brother chef. Go to the top. Right. Okay. Right there. Right there. Right there. SB 13, the Legislative Council's Digest, SB 1331, as amended, Bradford. Okay. Now scroll all the way up. All the way up. Scroll all the way up. It says right there what the amendment history is. Right there, amended in Senate, May 16, 2024. Now, he cut that out of the bill on May 16. What were they supposed to vote on yesterday? What were they supposed to vote on yesterday? Because if they passed this shit, it wouldn't have meant shit.
Mm.
Did he come back?
Theater.
Political theater. I land.
But it goes back to what I said about we just mad.
Come on, boy. Oof.
We're just mad. Damn it, I'm just mad. You mad at folks getting benefits. They're getting the cards. They're getting legislation for housing. We're just mad. You don't do nothing until you become angry.
Come on. Come on.
As long as you stay in a perpetual state of madness, you get nothing. And you deserve nothing. But when you get angry and put it out there, that's when you deserve to get what you want.
I'm gonna go to you then, brother Juan. Let's go here with this. Come on, give them what they need out of this. Give them what they need out of that. What's on that screen?
Well, I'll say this. This is Frederick Douglass' letter that his speech he gave July 4th, 1852. It's a 4-pager.
Uh-huh.
So I just want folks just to take a look at that. You'll see that Frederick Douglass was going on these preachers on the system, like he's in the 21st century. He named the traitors. And he spoke clearly about these holidays are nothing but vows. They quench the revolutionary spirit.
Right.
Okay. Again, in contents, I see what we're doing, and it's a beautiful thing that we're doing. Very beautiful, because a lot of us are getting on code at a younger age, and this may take some years to really get us to see what we want to see. But we're having a conversation, we're having the dialogue, and we're not walking in fear like our elders. Do I want to see change overnight? I wish I could, but we don't have enough of us on code. We're like little prophets and prophetesses. We see the writing on the wall. We're trying to warn the masses of people what's about to happen. But when you've been walking dead for so long, it's hard for you to identify life.
Right.
Okay. And our people have been walking dead for a long time. It reminds me of the children of Israel, where they walked around for 40 years because they was dead men walking. It was a walking mortuary. They was only 7 days away, according to the scriptures, from the place to be. But because they was fearful and scared, God said, look here, you're going to walk around for 40 years until some of y'all pass away. Can't have the old ones going into the new place with the young warriors, because they will contaminate. Go ahead.
Well, look at here, brother Juan. Look at here. And I'm gonna back you up on holiday neutralization.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm gonna back you up with that. The strategic placement of it all. Right? They ran this diabolical play on the family in California a day or two before this fucking holiday, quote unquote. Huh?
Boom. You know, brother chef, there's no more important station, no more important podcast than this show right here. You're not gonna find these facts nowhere else. You're not gonna find the plan. You're not gonna find the leadership. You're not gonna find the information anywhere but this channel right here. We need to support Brother Chef, and y'all need to support me, brother. I'm trying to get all this information to you on my app. This is how I even found out this shit. This is my app is literally how I found out about the play that's before us. So while everybody caravan to Sacramento yesterday and putting on a show for everybody, I didn't, because even if they passed this shit, it would have been for what? Every single coon covered their base to make sure that we would never get a check. Okay.
Mm.
Every single coon. And that includes Senator Bradford. He wrote the bill in such a way that even if that Republican, that action to move that bill on the floor, even if he were successful and they got the votes, you still wouldn't get a check. It's right there. Look at it. It ain't no money in it. There's no money in it. It's not funded.
And let me cook with you. Let me cook with you. Brother Vader, and again, our brother Vader base, he's in Cali, y'all. Here's the thinking when shit like this happens, right? Let's punch these niggas in the mouth and send them on a holiday. And what automatically happens to them psychologically says, listen, why don't you just go into the holiday, blow it off, right? And calm down. That in itself is diabolical, y'all. They said, listen, set it up, hit these niggas, let them know that we still ain't doing nothing for you. But tell them, listen, you got reasons to celebrate. you got an opportunity to blow some steam off. It's Labor Day weekend. And guess what the folks then do with the rest of their family? Well, it's the holiday. Let's go play some spades.
Niggas is putting it together. They dry rub recipe right now.
Let's go play some spades. Let's go. Let's get the watermelon. Go get that crab boil.
Go get that dark liquor.
Go get the dark licky. Right. And you know what? We're clear our heads, quote unquote. Clear our heads. This is all the sayings. You know it. Y'all know it. This is all the sayings right now. Niggas is pissed off eating catfish right now. And then they come back out of this thing and they got no more fight. Strategic neutralization of a people.
Brother Nico got the shopping list. The only thing that we need to be buying right there. We need to buy them. Nico. We need to buy them sunglasses from the movie They Live. That's what we need.
Come on, brother Nico. Salute the brother Nico.
You can spot the coons. You can just spot the. You see their skulls right through. You could just bust their skull right open.
Let me see what Sister Venus say. She said that they only feed their pockets, could give a damn about their people. And then she said, they're not even that mad. And that's
no, it's a holiday weekend. That's what
it's chilling at the Holiday Inn. Niggas got I showed you what niggas is doing. It's time for the percolate. I showed niggas what it was.
Time for the percolator.
Do the WAP. Casper slide. Yeah, follow me. Yeah.
Bust it open for massa.
Niggas is doing that right now. Right? But you know what? Let me bring it all the way back so we get an understanding. All right. This weekend, what was supposed to have been happening out there in California? I'm gonna let a California brother tell us. And then I'm gonna go into some receipts. Brother Vader, what was supposed to be getting handled out there? What was supposed to be getting voted on out there in California this weekend?
They were trying to get this fake ass bill, 1331 and 1403. So 1403 is the establishment of the Freedmen's Bureau, and then 1331 they're calling the funding of the Freedmen's Bureau. But as you can see, there's no fucking funding. This is utterly
And
ridiculous.
what was the other bill number? I'm gonna write it in right now. 14 or what? I think
Sorry, 1403.
Okay, let me go in there right now. 1403. Let's pull that up. Okay. We bring it up for everybody. All right, we in there now.
It's the bottom one.
All right, this bottom one text. Let's go in here. Cooked again. Cooked again. Cooked.
They're not telling you and the thing is if you look at the people that were put on the most political theater at that meet, it was C-Jack. They're on every camera shouting and screaming with their fists in the air, looking like, rah, rah, rah. And these bills have no teeth. These bills have no, and if they would have passed it, they would have been, oh, we got it done, y'all. We got it. No fucking teeth.
Well, the mere fact, if folks pay attention, I played in the other broadcast that Kamala made this Freedmen's Affair a people of color bureau.
Right.
Why the fuck are people still going? Why are people still doing this? Because they want to run. Apparently, some folks is trying to run their own plays. Let me play the clip for everybody. Shit. This shit is crazy. Hold on. I had it. I had the clip. Kamala, man. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. At the end of this broadcast, I will attach that so you can go check it out. Kamala said out of her fucking mouths, your acting VP said that is now a minority bureau. Black and brown, the shit out of it, and ultimately making a brown thing. She threw everybody under the sun under that bitch.
How do can somebody tell me how brown people qualify as freedmen? Can someone explain that to me? What were they freed from? Can somebody tell me that?
Well, you know what, Brother Vader, I ain't even gonna get into that. But let me show you let me show you some of the outrage that was going on here, and how brother Juan spoke on how people, you get angry, but ain't nobody hearing you. Ain't nobody hearing you. What'd you say? They get mad or angry, Brother Juan? Because
they get mad like a dog. Dogs get mad, but when they get angry, they start biting you.
And here's the real problem with 1403. Here's the real problem with 1403. If you look at The Hague and what happened with Jewish reparations and all that, and the courts and all that shit, it was Jews that got to control all they shit. When you look at the Indian Affairs agencies and shit that happened here, it's their people that get to control their destiny. If you look at this Freedmen Affairs Agency bill, this 1403, it's a handpick, an appointment from the governor, and then confirmed by the Senate. And that could be anybody. It could be anybody that the governor deems, oh, I'm gonna pick this person, put them at. We will vet who controls this agency, not you.
Let me say this. Salute to our brother Black Laren checking in. The young warrior. What's happening with Brother Black? Okay. Let me do this, man. After the verdict, which obviously went the other direction, right? Unfortunately, Black America taking another L. Okay. And they getting sent on holiday. Let's play this though. Because all skin folk ain't never been kinfolk. I'm sick of niggas running around with this goddamn she black, he black, brother this, brother that bullshit. You got to cook these niggas.
I see it at a more deeper level because I had a discussion with some guys yesterday about, I did law enforcement again for almost 30 years.
Right.
And I swore oath to possibly die for people I didn't even know. When I went to a call to your house or a chase, there was a great possibility I wasn't coming home. I literally, any police officer, they put their lives on the line for people they don't know. Now, if we are supposed to be brothers and sisters in the collective, how much more that we put our lives on the line for people that we love, for our own. I was willing to die for some strangers, man.
Come on.
I was literally willing to die for strangers. But now my own people, you got people who won't even die for their own people. Think about that.
Come on.
You know, God gave me something that I hold dear because it was a word for me. And that word was this. I'm going to share it with you. That the proof of love is the willingness to protect. The proof of love is the willingness to protect.
Come on.
And if you can't protect something, I mean, you don't love it. That thing hit like a brick because I'm saying how we just gave up our Black culture without protecting it. So what you're doing, what Brother Vader are doing, all those who are outspoken, there's a light switch to come on. I love me. I love my people, even if they don't love themselves.
Come on, hold on. Let me give you a God damn it. Come on.
But in loving them, I know that some of them, you got to let them just go their course. Let them fade away. I'm not talking about no jumper. I'm talking about fade away like vapor and steam from a pot.
Come on.
It's here and it's gone. But I just know that we haven't loved our Black unique culture enough. We've been projecting this African piece. We lift up everybody, POC, but what about us? And this is what we're doing. We're lifting up us again.
You know what? Nah, listen, Brother Juan, you're not wrong at all. Salute to the 150 plus in here. You know, you're not wrong, sir. And honestly, gentlemen, I want to remind folks, amnesia sets in, or the acceptance of fear has set into a lot of our Black American people. The current corporation, this illegal United States corporation, gathered its power and got its power through blood.
Facts.
What do you think is going to take for us to get it back? Y'all not running no candidates. Y'all, listen, we can't, and this is a nigga who be out in these streets with a blowhorn. I'm out in them streets for real with a blowhorn doing all type of community shit. But even that ain't gonna get it done. That's a reality that I had to come to in a very fucking, in a horrible way. I had to get to that reality. My yelling, my pulling up on politicians and all of this extra shit, even that, the screaming and what'd you say, angry, Brother Juan, or mad dog?
Angry.
Yeah, that angry shit. Black America got to move differently.
Yeah, we stay mad. I mean, we stay mad. I mean, we literally stay in a constant state of mad and madness. But you ain't got angry enough. Angry people get things done. Like I said, I became a firearm instructor out of anger. But it was a good type of anger, meaning I wanted you to become responsible gun owners, gun users. And you wasn't moving fast enough. So I became the very thing I wanted to see.
Hey, you know what? Can I tell my testimony, brother Juan?
Go ahead, brother.
I, you know, I've been programming since I was 12 years old. I'm 54. So I've been programming for 42 years. And when the web became popular, obviously I tried to develop for the web and I hated it. I hated developing for the web because you know at the earliest days, if you remember, there was the Chrome browser, there was the Internet Explorer, the Opera, and you had to program for all these different things to try to make them look the same. So I hated doing web development, which also meant I hated doing app development.
Come on.
And so I did all this back end stuff because I just coded once and the shit works, right? I did the servers and cloud infrastructure and networks. I did everything, but I always avoided developing web and developing apps. Hated it. And I became the thing I hate because I became angry.
Yep.
So now I'm developing my app and I need y'all support. So please, my Cash App's right there. And I just had to give my testimony that, yeah, you got to get angry and you might even have to become something that you don't even like about yourself.
But that's the beauty. I hate this. I love that. I embrace the shadow, man. My shadow is with me all the time, whether I see it or not. And most of us are afraid to embrace the dark side of us. That shadow side. Man, I embrace it because it gives me that balance of what I can do versus what I will do. Look, I'm polite, I'm kind, soft-spoken, cordial, but you know I teach you how to stop the threat. And that's just short for killing. Let's keep it 100. Many of us need to embrace the shadow.
Let me read. Let me read, and that shit, brother Juan, man, brother Juan, that shit you talking right there. That's
a new hashtag. Embrace the shadow.
Yeah.
Well, that's that inner for a lot of folks who can't really think. Let's simplify it a touch. No, you know, that's the inner John Wick of our folks. Yeah. We all got it. We all got it. Niggas just afraid to even face that one, let alone these oppressors. They scared of that motherfucker right there.
Before I walk this earth in the perpetual state of emasculation, I would rather embrace the shadow.
Absolutely.
Embrace the darkness.
Hands down. Let me read Brother Gerald's salute to Gerald in the building. Gerard, I believe. These black faces and so-called high places can't be trusted. They're corrupt. Reparations won't ever be given. Look at their books. It must be taken. Unfortunately, our people in a state of comatose.
Comatose, but yeah,
comatose. Yeah, comatose.
But they're cosmatose too. They cosmatose too. But you know what? What you're seeing right now is this, like this video that you're about to play. This is circular firing squad, right? Because truth be told, like as we said, as we exposed, even if they got that bill on the floor and passed it, there still would be no checks. What you're seeing right now is that we, Black Americans, are not going to in California are not going to get any check. We never were, and so what you're seeing right now is everyone pointing fingers at each other. And right now they can point at the what is it, the Congressional Black Caucus of California, whatever they're called. So they're the ones in front of the firing squad, and that's what they're trying to play. But I'm telling you, they knew this shit. They played it out like it just happened yesterday. This shit happened on May 16th. Okay. And it was and one man who covered his own ass, right? And he's on his way out. He should have went out like a G and said, fuck that, I'm going to get my people reparations. But nope. Even though he's on his way out, he's still is serving the man.
Does he have family?
I don't know. I don't know too much about him actually.
Because if he has family, he's not going to he's not going to sabotage his legacy.
Exactly.
You know,
Let's play this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let's play this clip, gentlemen. This is where we are here. Now this may be, these are probably mad dogs, not angry dogs yet.
Yeah.
For lack. But let's play it. Now, what you're seeing, family, just so we know, for those who are in here for the first time, make sure you like, share, subscribe. And if you're not up to speed, what you're hearing in the background of this clip are some of the folks who are outraged on the recent ruling when it came to the reparations. And a lot of these people from this congressional caucus, the California Legislative Black Caucus, to be more specific, that's who they are. They ruled against it all. Okay. So now they're going to meet some of the people who are upset about their position. Okay. But here, what I want you to pay attention to, family, is their reaction to the outrage or lack thereof. Let's peep it. Fair use. Mocking the shit out of these folks. Mocking the shit out of Californians.
Did him and Kamala learn how to smile from the same person? Because I just noticed.
They bet on black folks being mad.
Hold on, God damn it. Hold the hell on with that.
Brother Nico.
That's what they bet on. They won it. It's like candy today. It's like a symphony for these folks. Go ahead, Brother Juan. Go ahead.
Well, it's like again, I mean, because they've watched us for decades, centuries. I mean, literally treated us like Pavlov's dog or a Skinner rat. Type in Skinner box, how he was able to, deny the rats food and water to keep them in place.
Right.
Brother Juan, cook on what Nico just said. He said, "Mad dogs will bark, angry dogs bite."
Facts.
Brother Juan, cook on that.
That's a known fact. And watch this. When canines are trained on the police force, they initially train with a bark, but when they're released, they bite. They not just bite, they latch on and don't let go. You got to be a very skillful trainer, because most trainers get bit by their dogs.
Come on.
But when they latch on, that's that angry dog that's coming out, programmed to what? Bite. Programmed to bite, not just bark. These domestic dogs, they will bark, but the ones who's really trained, they bite. Again, we got too many mad dogs around here. We got millions of mad dogs, very little angry dogs.
Well, this is Skinner's box here, right?
Yep.
This is Skinner's box. For little rations that they give out to the Negroes. A couple little licks here. Oh, they ruled on this, so niggas was clapping last year. Yeah, we going, and then they come through with the whammy and say, "Get back, Negro, get back." And they put these, and then you got these folks with the black faces in high places talk. There's another brother here, niggas talk. This is a brother here, a sister. All of these folks, let me show y'all something. These are the ones who ran the play.
Mm-hmm.
Ran the play. Ran the play. Yeah. Huh? We get this up out of here. Let me go ahead. Matter of fact, before we play a little bit more, let me bring up this receipt here. Let me read this. Can I read it? Let me read it for the family. You know, I could be slow sometimes. So y'all bear with Chef C. Y'all bear with him because he could be a little slow. Yeah. Let the nigga read a touch. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it up here. But this is a letter from your California Legislative Black Caucus. Okay. All right. And their sentiment, okay, as far as what took place, this doesn't require any prioritization, family. No prioritization. We ain't nothing to see here. We could take our time. More hurry up and wait language is what y'all about to hear. All right. Let me see something. Hold on one second. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. More hurry up and wait for the Negroes. Okay. Let me see. California legislative letter. Let me see something. Hold on a second, family. Bear with me. I'm trying to pull it up from my other because I done made it too small for your boy. But hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, family. Oh. Yeah. Let me see something. And fair use again, y'all. Fair use. More fair use from your boy.
While you're looking that up, let me just read something that I see on the screen.
Okay.
If you look at that third paragraph, regarding the status of Senate Bill 1331, the CLBC will not be moving it forward this year. The bill is not part of the CLBC 2024 Reparations Priority Legislative Package. Therefore, questions should be directed to the author's office, the author being Senator Bradford. So what you're seeing there is the circular firing squad that I've been telling you. This is
Brother Vader, you breaking up, brother.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
So what you're seeing is Senator Bradford is pointing the finger at the CLBC. Senator Bradford and his people on the reparations task force are pointing their fingers at the CLBC, and you're seeing the CLBC pointing their finger back at him. Circular firing squad.
Right. I mean, listen, this is, I didn't do it. He did it. He didn't do it. That person, she did it. That's what they do.
It's good cop, bad cop.
Come on.
It's all games. It's all smoke and mirrors. At the end of the day, we pledge allegiance to practice benign neglect policies towards Black Americans.
Come on, man.
Keep it 100 again. They pledge an allegiance, not to the flag only, but they pledge an allegiance to practice benign neglect policies towards Black Americans.
Right.
And however they pull it off, you just make sure that we don't get nothing.
Not a
and you
lick.
give everybody else everything.
Not one motherfucking lick, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna read this whole thing off. Let me read this whole thing off real quick. Now, brother Vader read the latter end. I'm gonna read the top end, just so we know who it is. Statement regarding pending legislation for immediate release yesterday, family. Yesterday. The California Legislative Black Caucus remains steadfast in our commitment to advancing the CLBC 2024 reparations priority legislative package. The CLBC has chosen to concentrate our collective energy on the legislative properties that the entire caucus has voted on and those that positively impact Black Californians. Let's go on with this now. There has been interest regarding the status of Senate Bill 1403. The caucus was unable to participate in the legislative process collectively and only recently became aware of the concerns and issues with the bill. What do you mean recently? Brother Vader just read off when they let's Brother Vader, we gonna cook on that a touch. We gonna cook on that a touch, huh? They only you just became aware of it. Fuck it. But let's keep on going here. Let's keep on going. Let's bring it back down to earth. Okay. One of the primary concerns with the bill is that it ceded legislative oversight authority, which is critical, giving the generational impact that legislation would have. We are well past the amendment deadline. Therefore, the decision has been made to continue working on this bill and reintroduce it in the next session. Hurry up and wait talk. Let's keep on going though, y'all.
One point of fact. Next session doesn't mean next month, it means next year.
Right, sir. Indeed. Let's keep on going. More hurry up and wait shit. Okay. Let's see what happens with this election. But I digress. Let's keep on going, y'all. There are other bills in this proprietary priority package where we've taken this approach to ensure they fully reflect the needs and aspirations of the community we represent. I had to emphasize that. Okay. Let's keep on going a little bit more here. Now, my brother Vader read it already, but some of y'all just came in. Let's go on down to it. Regarding the status, again, this was issued yesterday, y'all. Regarding the status of Senate Bill 1331, the CLBC will not be moving it forward this year. In the case of Black America, you are not the father. I digress. Let's keep on going. This bill is not part of the CLBC 2024 reparations priority legislative package. Therefore, questions should be directed to the author's office, aka I don't want to hear shit from you niggas right now. We don't heard enough from you. We don't feel like dealing with it. Get it the fuck out my face. Talk to my assistant. Y'all know that. Y'all know that talk. Let's keep on going, though. I'll read the rest of this shit. We understand the legislative process is complex and does not always unfold as initially envisioned. However, we remain committed to our long-term goals and recognize that. Hold on, family. While I'm reading this off, hold on, family. No, it's okay. Let me keep on going. Recognize that this is a multi-year effort. Let me read that last part one more time. However, we remain committed to our long-term goals and recognize that this is a multi-year effort.
Pause.
Come on,
because how long has it taken for them to fund, which means appropriate, and expenditure, which means cut checks for that 150,000 for them border crossers? How long is that? A multi-year effort?
Come on. This is diabolical. And let me, before we continue on, ladies and gentlemen, let me just so you know who this is coming from. You got to put faces to. You want to give folks credit, right? Let's give folks credit, so it's no misunderstanding. Give them credit. Okay, look at those faces. You gotta give them credit.
Sister Vina got it. It's right there. Word salad.
Yeah. A vegan salad. Shout out to Sister Vina. Let me hold on now. I just want folks to make sure you lock these faces in, California. My people in the Bay, my people in Cali, period. Lock them faces in. Let me read some more. Let me read the latter end of this, y'all. Let me read the latter end of this. Hold on, family. Let me pull this thing up. Read the latter end. Okay. Now, okay. The work advancing reparations and achieving justice for Black Americans is far from concrete. Far from complete. And we will not be distracted from our mission. We will stay focused on the work at hand, united in our purpose, and dedicated to the cause of reparations and equality for all. The CLBC will continue to lead with integrity and purpose, ensuring that our legislative efforts are impactful and meaningful for the community that we serve.
Black Californians, I ask you, how impactful do you feel that they are so far?
Salute to Brother Nico checking in, man.
Brother
What's
Nico.
happening with you?
Brother
Brother
Nico,
Nico checking
Brother
in
Nico
the
done
building.
dropped so many damn facts. Does he have any more facts left? Because this is dropping
Oh,
all kind of facts.
hold on, y'all. You better get your hold on. If
I'm
you ain't
ready to
got
cook,
this,
chef. Put me in.
you understand?
I'm
Salute.
ready to cook, brothers. Put me in.
Yes, indeed, sir. Yes, indeed.
Salute.
Peace to all the brothers in the chat.
Most definitely, Brother Nico. Salute to Brother Nico, man.
Does
Yeah,
that
he
apron
he
have
cooking
the
it.
little
He
pocket?
doing the right thing.
Does that
Salute
apron
to
have
our
the
Brother
little
Nico
pocket?
in the building, man. Let me give him his gunshot for that one. Gunshot for Nico.
Come on. Light it up.
Yeah. What's on the grill, Brother Nico? I'm glad you breaking it up real quick with this. What's on the grill? What you spinning the block with today in the kitchen, man?
I got some Kamala greens on the grill.
Oh, damn.
Made with aborted baby.
I got some Biden beef.
Okay.
I got some California raisins. All them Negroes that's on that panel.
Yeah, understand. Shout out to our brother Nico.
All I got for him.
Yeah. Shout out to you, brother Nico. I appreciate you checking in, man.
Peace.
Shout out to our brother Nico, y'all. That's the highlight of this podcast for me right there. That is a highlight. Brother Nico, man, listen, before you go, man, you want to speak on this debauchery, man, and what's going on, man? What's your perspective on what's happening here, man?
Well, what they're trying to tell us is hurry up and wait, niggas. Just hurry up and wait. Right. We'll get to you one day after we get to everybody else. Right. And that's the story it's been for about 400 or 500 years here or something.
Right, brother Nico. The hurry up and wait. You niggas, I see you a little bit later. Come and talk to me.
Back of the line.
Back of the line talks.
Back of the bus, back of the line. All the same shit. Excuse me.
And that's a fact. So shout out to our brother Nico, man, because let me go ahead and play this clip real quick.
Love y'all. Peace, brothers. Love you.
Salute, brother Nico. I'll catch you, family. Salute.
Respirations and respect.
Respect to you, brother Nico. I'm stopping all them damn facts.
Respecting the wolf.
That's it, man. Let's play this clip here, man. Salute to our brother Nico, man. Now he knows, and this is why he's walking away the way he did. He knows he's about to go home and sleep like a motherfucking baby. Just a couple niggas yelling at him. And salute to our brother Nico again for checking in. Had the Black American Heritage flag apron on. Again, y'all can go to FromTheSoil.tv, get yours, y'all. Salute to our brother Nico coming through. But again, these folks know that there's no real accountability. They can walk up on you smiling and everything. And to them, this is like hearing babies whine in a crib to them. Right? Niggas could be physically endowed and everything. These cats are unbothered.
And watch this. Dr. Short said something a while back that we may need to consider. I'm not opposed to keeping some rotten fruit with me to start throwing some rotten tomatoes at some of these folks. You know, I take me a little 5-10 days in jail for that. But they need to know that, you know, if you're gonna be out here betraying us, you need to get something thrown on you, something thrown at you.
Something got so you got to feel that tomato or Jersey tomato maybe.
Right.
Or Georgia or Florida orange. You know, a California avocado, Brother Vader, something.
There needs to be a price for coonery.
You know, and again, that's why let me bring up this other clip. Let me bring another clip up. You know, Cats is not concerned about niggas yelling and all of that.
No, why would it be?
This is music to their ears. Look. Who's scared? Let's play it. Just walk the fuck off on niggas.
Crazy.
Huh? What the? Hey, man. They just walked off on niggas. We cool on you, nigga. What? Nigga, I done heard enough of you. Them niggas yelling in my ear, too. I'm out of here.
Well, why would I give you something? I haven't given you something. Why would I give you anything when you haven't got nothing in decades?
Period. Why I'm going to change it up? It been working.
Yeah.
What you think you gonna get something different? What? Oh, because we got the same color. What? Man, I might have came from your neighborhood, but I ain't from your neighborhood no more. I'm over here now. There's a line between me and you, Negro. Come on, man. Listen, look at it. This is real imagery. This is real shit. Walk off. Like, man, I ain't got no time. I got somewhere to be. Let them niggas keep yelling. Look. Let them niggas keep yelling. You yelling at me? I'm supposed to care? Give you a what? I'm not giving you a motherfucking thing. You gonna mess up my money. Brother Vader, you gonna mess up her money. She good. Give you what for the Vader base? For the black what?
You don't want to hear from me right now.
You're not getting a motherfucking thing. And listen, don't get it twisted. Okay, this is happening in California. Nah, they saying, yo, you think y'all niggas is good over there in Jersey, DC, Chicago, anywhere else where niggas is at? You think y'all good?
I could crack this 17 more layers just in this frame right here.
Well, again, we gotta, man. We gotta dissect it for what it is.
I'm gonna go there.
Go there, man. Don't play with it. Pause.
The dude in the left, right? No, right there. Leave that up. Don't put my right there on the left. He's wearing a C-Jack shirt. That dude is Chad Boogie right there. He helped Senator Bradford. Him and the rest of those people there are crisis actors. That's Chad Boogie. He helped Senator Bradford and Camilla Moore sponsor, get the funding, all the 501c3 bullshit He helped him, and then Chris from Sacramento. That he's the dude in the front, looking like he's, you know, calmly discussing with them two ladies that walked off. That was Chris from Sacramento. All of them, all those people there are CJAC. All of them helped Senator Bradford. All of them knew about Senator Bradford taking out the funding. Did they come back to the people? Did they warn the people? That's how deep this shit is.
Hold on, brother Vader. Are you saying that they helped this happen?
They either helped or are 100%, or at least at a minimum 100% in knowledge of what happened. Because you see that day right there, May 16th. If you look at Chad Boogie's timeline on Twitter, 10 days before that day, he was advertising the meat of that bill that got crossed out, trying to get us excited about the 6% that was supposed to come out of the California budget. He was advertising that, and then 6 days later, they took it out. Do you think him as a political activist and working with Senator Bradford, do you think he didn't know? And did those people that are acting angry right now, did they come back and say, hey, they took away the funding? Do you think he don't know what I know, what I showed y'all? Do you think he don't know? Those people got grant money to help make all this shit happen. Do you think he don't know what's happening with these bills? Do you really think they don't know that they didn't know that since May 16th, they took all the teeth out of that bill out? Man, it goes so deep. It goes so deep.
Pause. But yeah. I mean, man, let me play some more of this. Pause.
That's Chris. That dude waving his hands in the front. He's one of the head people at C. If you go to the CJAC website, okay, you'll see all these people. You'll see all these people, and guess who else you'll see? You'll see Camilla Moore and Senator Bradford. Go to the CJAC website.
So that's why she's smiling over here, the lady with the glasses.
Yeah, she knows that it's all theater. She's like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and just wait for all the theater to come. Yeah, that's why she looks like that. She's like, this is a joke. Yeah, that's exactly why she looks like that. Don't take my word for it. Go to the CJAC website and see if you see all the familiar faces. When you see that pan, you'll see the lady with the gray hair that you see at all the, and they're all wearing the CJAC shirts. You see them. Those people helped write these bills. They're the lobby.
Man, this is crazy, yo. No wonder. I mean, again, why would anybody be afraid when there's no true threat present?
Exactly. Huh? Exactly why she was just smiling in their face. She's like, this is theater. There's no fear. Notice how those people are screaming at the top of their lungs. What do you not see? You don't see any CHP, which are the state police, like holding people back, or you don't see any of that shit.
Say that again. That went over niggas' head. Go ahead, say that again.
You don't see any protection, any holding people back, any, hey, you guys stay over this side of the line. You don't see any of that shit. It's all performative. Where are the security guards or the big dudes holding people back and that kind of shit? Look, there's not even any CHP in the hallway. There's nothing.
That part, I didn't even think of that, man. That's a hell of a point to pull up. Yeah, fake man. I'm turning the volume off just so we can look at it. It's a lot of them. Ain't nobody.
Wait. Here's a bar. That's an Asian woman right there. Is she in fear for her life that there's about an Asian hate crime about to go down from some black people beating on her? Nope.
That part. Let me play this. See, Beta going in now. I like that, Beta. Let's point the details out. The big angry black man but nobody fearing for shit. Ain't a cop in sight. Look at the age. She like, oh yeah. Look. Yeah. Oh hell, this is fake as fuck. You right. Ain't nobody scared. Oh shit, yo. Where my brother Juan J. Johnson at? I don't see a terrified soul in
And actually, I
anywhere.
I was incorrect. Look, right here in the front of the frame, that is a CHP because that's the color of their uniform, and then he's got the little thing hanging out his ear. That is he, but he's standing behind the crowd. He's standing behind the crowd.
Oh, that's a C right there. There he is. That's a C right there. But he like, man, this is both. This ain't shit. Yeah, he like, man. Oh no. Nah, yo. Nah. Let me go to another clip. This is it's something looking real sussy out here. And I'm gonna tell you, in the meantime, you got motherfuckers outside after they just passed the other bill.
That's that 150,000 right there.
Got
20.
you your 150,000 real quick.
That's your 20% down on a 750K home.
Yeah, they living their best life.
So that video that you played earlier, right? With that woman mad that the furniture trucks were pulling up, right? That video that you played earlier. Okay, so imagine crossing the border and you are now 3/4 away to the generational wealth of $1 million. You're because 150,000 is 20% down on a 750 home. So you cross the border and you are 3/4 the way to being a millionaire in California.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just purchased a $750,000 asset. And that's generational wealth. Just like that.
And that's what I'm saying. If somebody blocking me right at that moment from that kind of wealth, oh yeah, I'm moving tables. Chairs got to be moved. It's you're gonna need a lot more than one police officer for a nigga like me. This is why when you allude to this looking like some crisis acting shit, I'm very inclined to agree. Let's play this. Yeah, zero in on her. She's unbothered. That's right. Unbothered, y'all.
Completely unbothered.
Let me see if I can make this face bigger.
That's your representative, sister. Get her out.
That dude don't look angry. He don't look like he's gonna bite anything. There, right there. Another C-Jack employee.
These are all crisis actors. I know a crisis actor when I see him. We had to hire a couple when he was doing From the Soil.
It's literally supposed to be C-Jack's mission to get California reparations. That's their mission. Go to their website. Do you think that they didn't know what happened on May 16th? Why did they wait till the last minute to come up here and do this?
Why are these people so comfortable? And I would say people who like that are comfortable know that there is no imminent threat. Brother Juan J. Johnson, nearly 30 years in law enforcement, sir. Do you see a people who are under distress right now?
No, I don't see that. I see people functioning in the same role they've been doing for the last couple of decades. I don't see it. I don't. And Vader made a very valid point when he said they changed that bill in May. They took the funding out in May. This is August. Let's say September 1st. But they changed it in May 16th, 2024. The addendum.
They had all this time to come to us and say, Black people, these people are playing in our face and we need to mobilize today.
So
they had all that time.
So it goes back on the politicians who are not astute enough or care enough or looked at that bill and saw the changes and bring that information to the attention of their constituents. They didn't do it.
Exactly.
Because they don't care. Right. Black people in high places who don't care, man. We have a major love problem in our community. Major love problem. I said it before, I'm gonna say it, that the proof of love is the willingness to protect. Not just protect with the gun or the knife, but to look after your own. We're missing this point. We're missing this.
I want to give.
Go ahead.
I want to give a homework assignment to our people. Everybody under the sound of my voice. This is your homework assignment. Go find out about the Indian Affairs Agency. Go find out about the Southern Poverty Law Center and the Anti-Defamation League. Go find out about these organizations. Find out who they represent and find out who's running those organizations. And you'll see a pattern. It's the people, though it's those people protecting their own interests.
Mm-hmm.
And once you understand that, go to Senate Bill 1403 and tell me if you see any requirement to be of the lineage to represent this Freedmen's Bureau. Tell me if you see what they got in what we got. They've been playing in our faces the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
This is not. I'm not the smartest person on earth. Can't you just write the head of the task force shall be of the lineage? You can't write that in there. I'm not the smartest person on earth. Just do your own homework. Don't take anything Vader says as fact. Go look it up.
Well, gentlemen, let me do this. And this needs to be the latter end of the broadcast. First and foremost, when folks think about who they need to begin to look at, salute to the over 160 plus in here. Understand that these are the folks who have always existed. Black faces in high places. Over nearly 8,000 black faces in high places have been appointed throughout the last 50 plus years or so in different positions of quote unquote power or influence. And at this stage of the game, it does not tell me that we are short of quote unquote representation. We just don't have the right representatives. Okay. But that skin, you got plenty of people with that skin fucking you over in high places. So yeah, you got your skin folk. You got everything you've been asking for. And that's what black folks did. They asked for this. So the government said, no problem. We'll vet them and we'll give you what you asked for. You want more black folks at the quote unquote table. They gave you niggas who are ultimately Oreos. But let me but this is where we are, this current state. This is where we are, family. Let's make it
Oreos,
make sense.
tethers, and other things.
Well, let's zoom into this now. Let's get into this. And what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, because 10 steps to genocide. How do you get a bunch of people out the way? First and foremost, you need them to participate. Yeah. Help the process along. You want to get the fuck up out of here, you gotta help me help you get the fuck up out the way. Okay. Right, brother. Oh shit, hold on, where did it go? Okay, there it is. Yeah. You gotta help me help you. I'm here to help. That's what they're saying. So what do you do first with step one if you want to completely exterminate a people? You give polarization. You put them out front. Yeah. Right? We're very polarizing people. Right? Insecurity prompts a dominant group to amplify its identity and form a narrative about an out group, viewing them as outsiders. Okay, let's go to stage number 2. But before, gentlemen, if you want to tip in as we go through these stages, just so niggas can really understand, it's really up right now. We are like literally there. And it's not even being difficult at this stage. Folks are making it very easy because collard greens is in somebody's pot right now. Cabbage, collard greens, fried catfish, a couple a dark horse, or dark horses are in the family trying to have that very important conversation with the family, and a good amount of the family is right now saying, "Nigga, here you go with that black shit again." You got the whole family telling that one or two dark horses of the family who on that right type of time, here you go again with that blackity black shit. Why you got to be so serious all the time? Why can't we just enjoy ourselves? Somebody telling them that right now and ostracizing them because they want to see the family protected. They want to see the family go on. All right. So stage 1, polarization. Yeah, you niggas is fly. You wear all the fly shit. Right? You create everything. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we're going to get you out there. Put you out forefront. Right? Make you the face of same-sex marriages. Huh, brother Juan, brother Beta? Make you the face of that. Make you the face of degeneracy. Yeah. You want to shine. You want to shine? Cool. Make you go viral.
Are we I had stepped away. Are we at step 5?
No, we're at step number 1. We giving them because some folks, I'm not gonna act like everybody's can interpret at the speed that I can. So I just want to break it down to its simplest form before we get up out of here. So stage 1 is the polarization of a people that you are planning to get up out the paint. Polarization in the form of making them the face of different things, right? I don't need no man. Niggas ain't shit. Right? Those kind of things. You are the face of degeneracy. Right? These kind of things. So yeah, we out in forefront. You got RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know what his lineage is, but RuPaul, right?
So watch this though, for that polarization piece.
Yeah.
You know, we have been here, Black Americans, Foundation of Black Americans, ADOS, whatever you answer to. We have been here a better part of maybe 500, 600, 700 years. But with the viewing us as outsiders in our own country.
Right.
When people tell us often, y'all ain't got no culture. You don't know who you are.
Come on with it. Y'all ain't got no culture.
That's that polarization. Everybody's trying to define us except for us. Viewing yourself outsiders of the very place we done built. But we're taking it back now. But for years, this has been that first step. And everybody who comes here, they view us as an outsider. And they not even fail to realize it. They disrespect that we built this. But I digress.
No. This is the very thing that they polarize. They disrespect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we've been here thousands of years.
Yes.
It's a fact.
Literally thousands, tens of thousands of years.
Yep.
Those mounds and those Olmec statues that look like us, thousands of years.
Facts.
Yeah. Let's go to stage 2. Okay. Stereotyping. Perpetuators use stereotypes relying on biased characteristics, physical appearance, genetics, race to negatively portray the outgroup. Gentlemen, can we go into that a touch? Huh? Yeah. Stereotypes, characteristics, physical appearances, genetics. The monkey talk about black folks. Look at the lips on them, right?
When it's actually their lips that look more like monkeys.
Right. You know, the negative stereotype, the negative portrays of us. Black on black crime. Black men kill more than blah, 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 blah. Right? I mean, listen, they got it lined up. Propaganda is doing propaganda things. Right? Physical. Oh, the big black man is going to do something to me. George Floyd, he was a big black dude. Let's lynch him on television. Regardless if he had good character or not, it was about the messaging.
Right. Think about the whole Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
And her being that image of the sisters being broadcast around the world as what?
Come on.
It's shaking their booties.
Shaking booties. You know, sexy red. Yeah.
The brothers are just rappers.
Right.
Degenerate. Right. Mumble rappers.
Mumble rappers. They reduced articulate rappers from the past to essentially the version of black men who couldn't read because we weren't allowed to read at that time.
In certain Asian countries, they get offended by seeing black people in the movies.
Come on. Listen, black folks get offended by saying black today.
Yeah.
You say black to anybody, it's like, oh no, don't say that. Black is almost equivalent in the way we look at other people when they say nigga. It land on other folks' ears as far as a threat to them.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what we are now. Let's keep on going though. Yeah. Okay, scapegoating. Number 3, scapegoating, family. Scapegoating. One's negative traits are established. Blaming the outgroup becomes easier. Reinforcing an us versus them narrative. Now, you brothers, y'all can take this, is easy for y'all. Us versus them narrative, establishing blame and reinforcing the inverse, the them versus us. Negative, right? Once the negative traits are established, so one, they turn the thing that they make the very profit off is then also the very thing that they say is a threat. Okay, so example, physique from the very our black men and sisters used in athletics to monetize and make these folks rich. The lyricism, wordplay they use to enrich their families while also incriminating ours, locking them up for the very words with which they use. The height and physique becomes a weapon of excessive strength, which then puts these fake victims in a position of powerlessness when they want to and achieve a goal, y'all. Right? That big black man, he's so big he held down our women. All right? Another big black man slapped that Asian woman. We need a hate crime bill. Right? See, I mean, that's stage number 3. How often are we seeing these tactics played out? We only at number 3, y'all. We're only at number 3. But when you look at propaganda, have we not fit every one of these thus far? That's only stage 3. Let's go to stage 4. I mean, yeah, let's go to stage 4. Demonization. So demonization. The targeted group may face exclusion through illegal status, enabling discriminatory laws, segregation, and denial of basic rights and resources. Redlining. Eminent domain. What else? What else, Brother Juan? I mean,
benign neglect policies. Just us not getting the bare necessities. No resources. I think about everything that's been given to others, and we're not getting none of it.
None of it, bro. Brother Vader, you in the building, man. Talk to me about this discrimination and demonization portion, man.
Well, that's why when I came back from, because I had stepped away to just quickly go use the restroom, and then you were talking about, you know, the stereotypes and stuff. But I was like, oh, you're on step 5 now. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it, like really, you could collapse step 1 through 5 with when you're just trying to just catch up to, you know, where are we?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Where are we really? Because the propaganda, you know, man, the discrimination and the demonization, that's been happening for centuries now.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Like steps 1 through 4 have been happening for centuries. Right? So that's all I can really add to that.
So let's go ahead to this dehumanization real quick. This stage employs propaganda and hate speech to dehumanize the targeted group, portraying them as subhuman or dangerous.
Again, nobody.
Okay, 3/4 of a man, descending from what they say, apes or monkeys. What What else did they say? Well, it's plenty of shit. But go ahead, brother Juan. Go ahead.
Well, again, nobody's one action is it stands alone by themselves. They take the actions of one and they project it on the whole people, the whole collective. The hate speech, the dehumanization, the targeted group, not one person. You target the whole group.
The whole everybody could get it. Everybody.
Portraying us all as subhuman and or dangerous.
Right. Right.
You know, the reason why gynecology is as popular as it is, because they didn't see the black woman as human, that she can take the pain.
Right.
I think a couple years ago they just tore down Smith's statues, the father of gynecology. But gynecology took off because they was experimenting with dehumanized black women. So when you dehumanize a people, you get them right for extermination. Oh, they just rappers. They just twerkers. They're useless eaters. They're like bottom dwellers.
Right.
You know, Nico said, Brother Margaret Sanger, same thing. You know, we don't need them more their babies here. They're like weeds to us. We got too many of them. Dehumanize us. You know? So that when they do implement this strategy of destruction, then the world will feel like, you know what? Hey, well, that's what they deserve.
That's what they deserve. Come on, man.
The reason
that's my point right there. I need a gunshot for
well, yeah, watch this.
They're useless. What do we need these folks around for anymore?
When you continue to see the slaughtering of our people on television, you're actually desensitizing people to have empathy.
Bingo.
Okay.
Bingo.
Police officers are able to do their job because they're called into the line of fire. They're seeing the murders. They're seeing the rapes. They become desensitized. I became desensitized because I kept seeing it over and over and over again. And I had to check myself because I had checked out. You know? So it's like dehumanizing. You know, you start seeing people as things.
Right.
Not
3/5 of a man. Niggas think that disappeared?
No.
Of course. They say, you know what? Instead of us blurting at you niggas, because y'all doing that, you know, we don't want to meet y'all on that level. That's beneath us. We gonna show you in different ways,
right?
How we say that. Okay. Let's go to number 6. Let's go to number 6. Step number 6: loss of active bystanders. Over time, defending the rights of the out group, allowing further dehumanization, marginalization, and rights erosion. Shout out California.
No, shout out
the world.
The world, every state, county in this nation that practice benign neglect policies towards us.
Come on.
Abandon your own people. You can sit back and watch others get the resources and you're starved. And you can go home and sleep at night, like because your bellies are full.
Right. You high on the hog? Go ahead, Brother Juan. Yeah.
No. I'm just saying we're seeing it played out in real time.
Real time. And guess what, family? I see 170 y'all in here. Make sure y'all sharing this out. But my question to everybody that's in here: we're at stage number 6. Can you honestly say to yourself, we haven't hit the checkbox on all of those 6 stages thus far? Can you honestly say that collectively as Black Americans? I'm telling you right now, we hit all 6.
Well, I would say depending on what state you're in. Or what county you in. What county you in. You know, it all depends on what I would say it all depends on what county you're in.
Yeah. Let's go to number 7. Let's go to number 7 now. Yeah. Okay. Let me zoom in on here real quick. Repression. Liberty limits. Repression emerge with tolerated violence, graffiti, public incitement, name calling, frequent raids on offices based on discriminatory laws. So there's a different way they're enacting this number 7. Has number 7, I don't know if I can fully say it, although we had the Red Summer family. But
well, we had something similar doing Katrina when they was going from house to house, snatching guns. It was unconstitutional, but they had them going from house to house, taking guns and their rifles. The police, liberties limits, and their repression emerged with tolerated violence, graffiti, public incitement, name calling, frequent raids on offices based on discriminatory laws. We had something like that in Katrina. They was targeting the Black communities for the guns. And the NRA stepped in, which they stepped in and sued them and they won.
Right.
So you can't do that.
Right. Salute the brother Coke for checking in to the kitchen. What's happening with you, brother Coke? Salute.
What's good?
Now we give it. I think this is one of the. This is a very good, informative broadcast, man. We really showing the track, laying out the groundwork for for the delusional, if you will, so folks can get a real understanding of where we are. But again, we got these holidays, right, brother? We got the holiday to get niggas eating sweet potato. Well, it ain't no sweet potato pie today or tomorrow. It's gonna be banana pudding, honey bun cake.
You heard me. You heard me earlier in this broadcast.
What's
You're
that?
getting the real information of how deep this shit goes. Nobody else is talking about the political theater yesterday. No one is talking about the depth of the political theater that's going on yesterday. This is it. This podcast. If you're not supporting this podcast, and if you're not supporting the Vader Base app, you're not serious. You're not serious.
Salute to our brother Vader. Brother Coke, man, what's happening, man? It been a while. I thought you wasn't gonna check in today. Salute to you for checking in, Coke.
Oh man, it ain't nothing but some musty footing ass collard greens, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all up here too long. I just had to make sure, and this podcast confirmed it. And I thought of Lone Wolf Firearms, particularly Brother Juan, when I saw that nigga walking out of that assembly hall. I was like, wow, he is stepping over carcasses with a gout knee. And smiling and laughing while he's doing it. Get it on camera. See me. That's dangerous, man. I thought of you, Brother Juan. When I saw that clip yesterday evening, and I was like, it's taking him 30 seconds to even get to the camera. Like he running us down with the gout knee.
With the gout knee. That's a fact, Cole. With the gout. He should have had a cane with him. He should have had a cane. Man, listen.
But as y'all said on it already, and I'll land on this. As I said already, you knew about this in May.
That part.
Or let me rephrase this. Well, hold on. I got to correct my aiming. You know, I got to bend the knees a little bit. Pause. Maybe you didn't know about it in May. The point is this: it happened in May.
That part. Come on, Coke.
For all the people that I didn't know all of that, because I give it. You know, we can't. It's so much going on, y'all. That a lot of folks. I mean, really, it's really teamwork to make the dream work at that grassroots level, man. There's just so much, and I see how they caught up the ancestors by removing the ability to read, remove the ability for them to write any bills, remove the ability for them to read any bills, and if they do, you just hem them up. I see how they did it. I mean, I in a way, I'm thankful for being around in this day and time, with the ability to pass on information at this speed. We wouldn't have known about this until damn near 2025 if this was 100 years ago.
That's a fact. That's a Coke fact. Listen, let's resume with some more of these stages of getting niggas about the way, because we pretty close. Niggas just helping them out. We'll say that. You know.
With the gout knee.
With the knee. What the knee? With the knee. With the fucking knee. Y'all. With the knee. Let's zoom in here. Let's go to prosecution. Stage number 8. Repression and violence become systematic, with more frequent arrest and detentions of group members for perceived violations of discriminatory laws. Perceived violations. Okay. So again, I touched on it a little bit earlier in one of the other stages, but ladies and gentlemen, you are a Black identity extremist for giving a fuck about your people. You are you need to get a Asian hate crime bill on your head. You need to get an anti-Semitic a bill on your head, a small hat bill on your head. You need to get a rainbow bill on your head. Yeah.
Don't forget, Chef C. Immigration is a Black matter. You know, they lead with that. The immigration and Black folk, that's all one and the same. Messy Jesse been on that since the 80s.
Brothers, we Black America, you have checked all the boxes thus far. Let's see if we check number 9 and number 10 off. Let's read it off. Okay, number 9, stage number 9 of genocide. Organized violence and killings. Planned violence is widespread against the outgroup, including famine, denial of humanitarian aid, scorched earth policies causing mass displacement, and organized violence. So what does that look for us right now? Everybody should be able to see it right now. All I gotta say is immigrants. Okay. The mere fact that people who are talking up against these immigrants are now getting locked up. Okay. You're getting locked up. Some of you niggas is getting locked up. Okay. Displacement. You can't pay your rent. The Black American communities are virtually non-existent across the country right now. Where do you go as a Black American? But they doing. Listen, number 9 checked off as far as I'm concerned. Organized violence and killings.
Doc, to answer your question, where do we go? We have to reinvent ourselves.
When you say organized violence and killings, when you have what is that thing called, Brother Juan, where they get to say uh, um, what is it called? Immunity? What is it called?
Qualified immunity?
Qualified immunity. When you have qualified immunity, and when you have a justice system that protects people from outside that kill us, when you have things where all the things in place to create a pipeline, a prison pipeline system, all of
Come on,
that is part of the
talk, baby.
organization.
Talk that shit.
All that shit is part of the organization.
Right. And you know what? Family, that's number 9. But talk to me about that reinventing piece, Brother Juan J. Johnson. Talk to me about that, sir.
So for me, reinventing means we have to really come to that place now with the protesting that we reinvent or reimagine what we can be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have been somebody else's we have been literally somebody else's imagination. Right. This is how they've seen us. So we've been looking at ourselves through white lenses for a long time. We're just starting the process after all these years of reimagining ourselves in every aspect, in politics, in labor, in law. Think about this. We normally send our children to school, go to school, good grades, and get a good job.
That part. Yeah, come on.
That no longer exists. Now it's go to school, get some grades, get a trade, and create a job. You have to we got to reimagine who we are and where we're going to be for the next 100 years.
That part.
Because if we don't reimagine it, somebody else is imagining a world without us.
Oh, they rewriting it right now.
Yeah.
And if you think they playing, they said, listen, we'll send 20 million plus illegals over there on your ass if you think I'm playing.
If you're willing to give $150,000 to illegals, 150 towards your house, which is your transgenerational wealth.
Come on.
And you can leverage that money to buy you businesses so you can undergird the others, our people. You've already told me that our people are useless. We're done with you. We have our new group and we're willing to fund them.
To get you out the way.
To eliminate you permanently. There are people in this world who can imagine a world without us. No matter what we did, our contributions, what we've given, it ain't enough until we're dead. And we need to realize that. We need to really realize that no matter what we've done, what we've accomplished, who we've given it to them, it's not enough. We would rather not you be around.
See, and you know what, Brother Juan? This is the dangerous part. I hear so many people thinking that our ingenuity saves us from extermination.
No.
You see, I hear talking points like that. No, we created everything. Blah 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 blah. They don't give a fuck.
We created it, but we never safeguarded it.
You're giving it away. You keep giving it away.
Okay,
or someone, oh, chef, I didn't give it away. They took it. Well, take it back.
What's one of the biggest complaints right now with white community as far as the jobs? You're sending all our jobs you're outsourcing the jobs to China, other nations, right? That could be here. When you're outsourcing, you're not just outsourcing the job, you're outsourcing the talent too.
You're outsourcing the talent. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
So when they get it, they're not gonna give it back because you gave it up freely. You know, we've got to realize that we're in a war. It's a genetic war that we're in. And we're the only ones that seem like that we're in the game, but we could be the mascots. You know, like Omarosa said something. She said, "If you're not invited, then you must be on the menu."
Come on, I know. Come on, he's talking that chef talk to me now. I listen.
Yeah.
And I'm coming, and brother Juan, I'm coming off of cooking for a congressman last night.
You give them too much. You give them too much, chef. You give them too much.
My fault.
Don't give them too much. We have been on the menu for so long that we're mad if we're not mentioned on the menu. We won't even want to be the guest number. We just want to be on the menu. Man, the hell with being on the menu. I want to be the invited guest. That's like when I see the G7, G20, I'm always looking out, where are we at in these meetings? Oh, you're on the menu. You're the topic of discussion. That has to change. That's what I mean by reimagining us. Not just settling for being on the menu. Damn it, I'm the most important invited guest. Okay? That's what I mean.
Well, I'll say this, brother Juan. Don't do me that way, brother Nico. Don't do me that way. Listen.
See?
Listen.
Look, sometimes you got to be the spook that's sat behind the door. That's why I'm not as hard on people, because I don't know what. Look, people called me a sellout for almost 30 years, and they still call me a sellout, and I'm retired. But I was that spook that sat behind the door, bringing back information to the people in the streets. But most people can't get beyond the badge, the gun, the title. But you asked for black police officers, then you got it. Oh, he a sellout. Fine. I'll be a sellout.
Right.
I'll be a sellout.
Let's get back to this, brother. Wow. Brother Nico. Hey, let's bring this up. Stage number 10. Yeah. Because right now, Black America is batting 9 for 9. We're undefeated right now. Everything been knocked out the park. Let's see if we can hit number 10. The purpose, which is denial, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, number 10 is denial. The perpetrators or later generations deny the existence of any crime. For instance, Holocaust deniers, or for instance, the regimen of Omar. Okay, for instance, in this case, slavery for us. The mere fact that they said, what was that? CRT, or what is that? Critical race theory?
Yes, CRT.
Okay. It never happened. We don't need to teach this shit in schools. Ladies and gentlemen, we 10.
We are 10. We're 10 because this has been an ongoing campaign against us since we've been here. And just because we've made enslavement look sexy
It's fly. Yeah, go ahead.
We
Juan.
made it
Go ahead.
look fly. We made it look good. We've made
No, go ahead, Juan.
a group of people who make oppression looks good. Look at me. I'm fly.
Look at Juan. That nigga,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, see,
Come on.
I got on my specs.
Cook what? Cook what?
Looking like a million.
Cook these
I make
niggas.
oppression look good.
Let him cook.
We make oppression looks good. But some
Yeah.
people know we still oppressed.
Tyrese said, look at these they can't kill these niggas. I'm still smiling.
Mhm.
Yeah, you about to smile your ass right off the face of the earth.
When they coming for all, not just for one. It's not based on how much money you get. You are a part of that group, and you have been slated for annihilation. If you keep it 100, we don't have these conversations because we can't fathom, will a people really do this to another people? Absolutely. There's nothing in the universe that says, and they lived happily ever after. Say this again, because some of y'all need to get this. There's nothing written, no universal law, no law of attraction that says, and they lived happily ever after.
Especially for Adam and Eve, Juan.
Okay? And some of us believe in fairy tales. This is a real life Game of Thrones, a real life chessboard. And you need to know, are you a pawn? Are you a rook? Are you a bishop? Okay. Where are you in this game of life on this chessboard? Because again, pawns are expendable. Every piece is expendable, but a pawn is expendable.
Well, let me watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show some folks something. Let me show folks this. Let me share my screen. Let me pull this back up.
I like that, Nico.
Let me pull the screen back up. Ladies and gentlemen, there are camps all around the United States. They're empty.
Mm-hmm.
You know why they're empty? Because the damn sure ain't got no illegal immigrants in them. I just played the clip. I just played the clip where the illegals is going there in the hotel. Getting, Bob's furniture store dropping off, getting them niggas right. There's camps all over the country, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think going in them empty camps?
Look, I can remember the pandemic like it was yesterday.
Come on.
And they was turning Walmarts into camps. They were sending hundreds of coffins on standby because nobody knew what that dang on vaccine was going to do or not do. Okay? Mm-hmm. Look, I think about Star Wars and when the Dark Lord said, implement Order 66.
Come on with that. Okay? Yep.
There's some folks who are ready to implement Order 66 on us, that final solution. And we're just trying to warn you in advance to get your house in order. Get the things you need. Because it's not going to, when it goes down, it's not going to be about friends or even family. It's the interest. And I will step off my family's carcasses too. Yeah. All of them. Forgot to. And friends.
Well, I wanna bring this to the folks here. Okay, hold on. It seems like these folks have why you blocking my shit here now? I done sent myself some good stuff now. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you think it's a game, I'm gonna pull something up for you. Let me do that. Let me do Black America a solid. Right? Let me do Black America. Shout out, shout out to Oprah. Shout out to Oprah. Okay, because she leading the charge with bringing the joy to everybody. You know, bringing the joy. Now I know a lot of y'all was wondering, Chef, why you labeled your shit? Why you label it this? Okay, strength through joy. Who knows what this is? Who knows what this means? Well, for those who don't know, you know what it is, Brother Juan?
Yeah, it's a projection. How do you have joy in times of war? We got 2 wars going on right now. There's no war. There's no joy in war. They're trying to project, don't worry, be happy on us.
Mm-hmm.
When we're sending millions to Israel, correction, billions to Israel and billions to Ukraine and the other wars that we help fighting. And the war at the border. You talking about joy to keep your mind off your bills. Joy ain't paying no bills. Joy is not making this gas prices go down.
Part's done. We feel
Well, let me bring you home. Okay. Joy was the motto, the phrase for Nazi Germany. Okay. That was the phrase with which was used to usher a lot of them folks into their genocide. Okay. And guess who has adopted that phrase, that joy phrase? The Kamala Harris campaign, led by some of your phenomenal celebrities. Shout out to Oprah.
How are we feeling? Yay, our part's done. We feel relief. We feel relief. We feel joy.
I'm not even sure that's even Oprah, man.
Yeah, you feel she Oprah feeling joy right now, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the over 190 plus in this motherfucker. Oprah feeling joy right now. But again, to make it make sense for everybody, all right? Listen, Kamala is really feeling the joy in the air, y'all. The campaign, the Kamala, the campaign for joy to the world, ladies and gentlemen.
They want to really push Mamila, not Kamala. Mamila. They want her to be a mom. The emotional side of women. Joy, love, peace. When in the same breath you're sending billions to Ukraine. In the same breath you're sending billions. I mean, we don't even talk about that war that's going on in Israel that could really trigger a world war. They want to talk about joy, love.
Well, hold on, brother Juan. Let me bring it home here, so I get folks to understand this joy motto. It's really a chant. It's also it's like the final prayer kind of a thing. It's the nail in the coffin. It's the executioner's. It's your last words kind of a thing. Well, play this. Let's play this.
Good evening. Good evening. It is so good to be with everyone. This is going to be a great week.
We are here tonight to officially nominate Kamala Harris for president. Fire, get loud, another round of shots. DNC, turn out for what? California, we proudly cast our 482 votes for the next president, Kamala Harris.
She'll be a president our children can look up to.
She finds joy in pursuing justice.
Joy in pursuing justice, ladies and gentlemen. Joy is the campaign slogan for Kamala Harris. That's their shit.
You know what? There was a statement that says that religion is the opium of the masses. We may have to change that because this looks more like a religious piece right now, both Democrats and Republicans.
Well, look at this here. Let me show you something. Boom, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can go ahead and bring that up to you. Strength through joy. Hold on.
You know, you got to go to the handbook. If it works once before, do it again.
Well, you know, hold on. Let me get the folks what they need here now. Let's give everybody what they need now. So let's educate, family. Again, is always our mission to provide value, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say a major thank you to those who have contributed to our platform. I want to send a major thank you to y'all because the support is necessary. But we got to make it make sense here. Okay? Here, let's read it off, y'all, so we get some act right. Set in November 1933 as a tool to promote the advantages of Nazism to the German people and internalization. Well, internally, it was also used to ease the process of the rearmament of Germany through its structure of organized events and promotion of propaganda. It was also intended to prevent dissident and anti-state behavior. By the 1939, it had become the world's largest tourism operation. So, I read that to say, ladies and gentlemen, this crafty motto with which they're toting around, joy, right? Joy to the world. Actually, the joy campaign from Kamala is taken out of Nazi Germany's handbook, strategic handbook. See, America kind of forgot its way of how they got down on niggas, because we got to keep in mind that Hitler came here to learn how to get busy, and he took it back over. So America's getting back to her roots, ultimately. Through propaganda. We just read it. Through propaganda, strategic placement, organized events, right? To really get us all the way out the paint. We just broke it down, family. We check off all the marks when it comes to 10 steps to genocide. We are there. We are there. And to follow up, to make it even make more sense, your girl said, you know what? I don't want you to be confused. We are taking it back out of the old handbook. Joy is our campaign. Black America is up, and it been up. It been up, family. Let me go to my brother. Let me go to the brothers real quick, man. I hope I was able to tie that around for everybody so they can see it appropriately, move accordingly, a little more pep in your step. This administration is not playing with Black America. Neither one of them are, to be honest with you. Your ingenuity is not going to keep you from getting out the way. Your our 50,000 plus patents is not going to save us, y'all. All right. Just going and having a fish fry this weekend and macaroni cheese and all of that fly shit is not gonna do a motherfucking thing. Burying your head over a LIT is not gonna keep you around, let alone protect your family. So this is where we are. I'm gonna go to Brother Coke, man. Get your last words here, man. If you're in the building, Brother Coke, what are you taking from this synopsis here, sir? What I put together as far as the packaging, and I want to thank again everybody who's been hitting that cash app. You truly appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the program as usual. For those who are interested in supporting the program, definitely hit the cash app, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hit the cash app. It's right on the screen. Okay, now, Brother Coke, you in the building. You got the last word, so we're gonna get ready to wrap this thing down. Is Coke there? No, he's not. Okay. All right. Let's see, brother Vader. Matter of fact, let's pull up the Black American. Hold on, let me get my brother Vader thing in here. Boom. Black American Security Supply. Hold on. Yeah. Service and supply. Brother Vader, talk to us about some new developments you got shaking here with the program, sir.
Yeah. I mean, as I pointed out earlier in the show, all the things that I've been investigating with what's going on with these bills in California, I literally found them out just because I was testing my app. You can do things like type in the word Freedmen or reparations. You can type in police reform. You can type in education, Dream Act to see how they're treating those people versus how they're treating us.
Fire.
And it keeps it real simple. It lists out the bills, and then you can click on them, and it'll take you to the very site that you saw Brother Chef, waking up all the facts in those bills today. So, please go to the website and scroll to the bottom, and there's a link that goes into the base app, Black American Service and Supply, and then it's got some videos on what the app does, and it's got links in there on how to get it installed on your phone. It's as easy as doing a couple of QR codes and creating a profile. That YouTube video that you see linked there has me going through how to get set up. It's kind of long. The video is longer than it actually takes because I'm just talking about stuff. But testing out me doing my streaming thing. But please support. I need your help to keep going. Whatever you can donate, donate $1, $5, $10, whatever you can do helps. Everything helps. But again, this is about all the tools that we need to get socially organized. This is for us to get organized and fight back. And if I could keep this floor just for one more minute, let me just say this. One of the strongest tools on there is our ability to track us boycotting, and it costs us nothing to do that. You just go in there, fire up the app, and then say that you're boycotting Netflix or you're boycotting Tesla, whatever that is, and then it collectively aggregates what everybody said that they donated, and then we can show, collectively our actual spending power. Because our spending power has been our community's greatest weakness, right? They say we spend $2 trillion a year, and that we can't hold on to our money, right? That's what they say about us. So imagine if we can show that, yeah, while we can't keep our money in our pockets, we can keep it away the fuck from you, to the tune of $10 million a month, $40 million a year, whatever that is. Your company is not getting from our pockets. Imagine how differently they're going to treat our community when we can show collectively what we're capable of. Just that alone, right? And then we can set up bounties for them to get off of our list. As a community, we could say, hey, you over there that you're losing 50 million a year from us not fucking with you. Think about that. We could say you donate to this cause and we'll take you off our list. Imagine how powerful that is. And that all happens just with us just tracking who we're not fucking with together. So I'm just going to land on that. Please check out the Base app. Just see what we're doing. Help with the beta test. Donate if you can. And I'll leave it with that. Thank you.
That's a fact. Salute to Brother Vader, man. Appreciate you always coming through and checking in. Brother Coke, are you there, sir? Brother Coke, probably sniffing Coke right now. He's probably doing that thing. Salute to our Brother Coke. Brother Juan, sir, let them know what you got.
You can always go to lwftraining.com for your firearms training. Or you just see me on these social media streets, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter. But to piggyback on what Brother Vader said about imagination, we have got to reimagine ourselves, supporting one another. And I know that we repeat things about our negatives all the time. That's why I'm trying to reimagine supporting each other.
Right.
So we remember, family, it is imagination that creates reality. At the end of the day, this whole social media piece we use, the chair you're sitting on, the mics, it was in somebody else's head first, in their mind.
Facts.
It went from imagination to reality. So we don't have to stay in a certain place in space. Even down to me being a firearms instructor. I'm not going to be always doing firearms. I'm going to reimagine myself doing something else. I may become a travel person. Talk about food. I love to travel too. This is just for a season. Okay? Some of us need to reimagine doing something different. Right. Especially if you ain't doing nothing at all. And I'll land my plane with that. Enjoy the broadcast.
Salute to our brother Juan J. Johnson. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, the Wolf. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, family, I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. I got to tell you, we have checked off all marks when it comes to guessing if we're in the final stages of genocide. We are here now. And strength through joy doesn't always end with feathers. Apparently, it has some knives at the end of it. It is up to us, Black America, to come through this thing with our heads on a swivel, or at least attached to our bodies. I want to thank everybody for joining me here today. Also, be on the lookout, family. Go to thepatriarchsummit.com. We will be having the Wazi Summit December the 14th. So be on the lookout for that and go ahead and get your tickets while you can. While they're up, family. Go ahead and get that in advance. But in the meantime, I want to say this, family. Remember, in a system of white degeneracy, you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. My name is Chef C, and I'm out.